Hi, folks. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Psychic Roundtable. And tonight we are going to be discussing a little bit about compassion, spirituality, and integrated lived spiritual practices. How responsibilities can sometimes, well, often, show where people's spirituality and real life have not fully integrated yet, no matter how much they say they do. So, our first two panelists are here. They have arrived. Angel in. Hey, hon.
Hey, baby.
Great. How are you guys doing?
Very good. How about you? Busy.
Yeah, no, I get you there. So, Debs, did you have a chance to look over the article?
I did not.
Okay. All
It's garden season, and I only have like so many hours. Yeah. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that's what you. I didn't realize that's what you wanted me to even do, or I would have read it.
Read it. It's fine. Hold on. Let me let Earl and Sheeta know. Talk amongst yourself for a little bit. Say hi, y'all.
Okay. Hi, Wade.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, and I haven't seen you for a minute, so I missed you.
Yeah, although March was a bit rough for me. I had a falling out with my oldest and dearest friend.
Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah, it's like she's just completely lost her love of mind.
Well, that Mercury retrograde hit everybody really hard.
Long story short, she introduced me to the man who was my first kiss, and he ruthlessly broke my heart.
Right.
And
always does that first kiss. Yeah.
Yeah, and she acted as though I don't have a right to despise him. And
what you feel for someone else is your business, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What really hurt was she completely made light of the trauma he caused me.
Oh. No validation.
Yeah. Well, part of that is because he happens to be her best friend, which makes things a little more complicated.
It does.
I mean, I never asked him. I never asked her to choose between us because that wouldn't be fair.
That's where I would have been with it. As long as don't ask me to choose, then I won't have to. You know.
Yeah.
But I would have said that to both of you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where our other panelists are tonight, so it looks like it's just going to be us. But we are chit-chatting a little bit about compassion and spirituality versus responsibility. One thing I've noticed...
Is somebody else talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 So I'm going to drop this in with you guys. There's something I've been noticing lately. Well, not just lately. It's been for a while, which is why it's taken this long to come up. Business, community spaces, spiritual circles. There's a big difference between the values people say they hold and how those values actually show up in real life. And one of the fastest ways I've seen that gap reveal itself is through responsibility, especially when it comes to children and real life priorities. Many people, they want a family or whatever to be seen and heard, or not even seen and not spoken about. And that goes for blood family, that goes for kids, that goes for anything that takes away from what is in their mind. So
it's usually ego, isn't it?
Narcissism.
but it's very prevalent, and it's
It is, yeah. A lot of people, I've noticed in spirituality work,
Mhm.
people say one thing and show another.
Yes.
Mhm.
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
put
what
these on,
you're
guys. I'm sorry, my eyes
driving.
are hurting.
Oh
Um,
no, I think
it,
that's kind of what you're basing, doing the topic for.
yeah, and I did do an article about it because it's just it's getting worse, not better, and in areas that I don't feel it really lines up with. Hold on, we've actually got comments. Woo! Okay.
Good.
Don Larson, 723. Hi, Don. Delia Jeannie Welch, good evening. Ooh, Delia. I thought for a second Alicia was laughing about your traumatic experience, but then I realized she was froze. Yeah, sorry. um, but I don't know. Earl, did you catch any of that?
No, not really. So, what were we discussing?
Um, Compassion, spirituality, actually living and integrating your values even when it's inconvenient, and how responsibility and priorities, such as, kids, family, things like that, will bring out that misalignment in people really fast when they're not actually living what they're speaking.
That kind of tied with Wade's. Um,
A little bit, yeah.
kind of.
So,
That's what it
Earl,
reminded me of.
you've been in the pagan circles for a while. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm basically all it just boils down to is people getting wrapped up in their spiritual path and what they feel is important to them, and they tend to just forget about everything else. Uh,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and that's a little bit of a narcissism.
Hmm.
Um, and frankly, it comes down to others around them having to say, "Hey, you've got other responsibilities besides what you're doing here."
And the thing is, it's not just within their own lives, but it's actually projected out into business where it should not be, where colleagues, friendships, everything. It just,
Family, like you were saying.
yeah.
Yep,
Hmm.
absolutely.
And that's another thing. And the real meat of the discussion is, have you guys encountered this? If so, how
All the
do
time.
you, okay, how do you deal with that energetic mismatch, that misalignment? And when do you realize? Because I know for me, and something I'm really starting to realize, because Angel Lynn, I try to work with everybody. I
Yeah,
always
and you
try.
do work with, not even try, you do work with everybody.
But one thing I've realized, that energetic mismatch,
Hmm.
um, oftentimes I I can't work with the person because it brings a lot of trouble. That energetic mismatch causes disruption, it causes problems in the business end of everything. And sometimes these people will get downright
Oh,
uncomfortable.
mean. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say uncomfortable, but okay, yeah.
Both actually, because there's a big difference. But they pass uncomfortable, and then they just get downright mean at
And they
times
make it uncomfortable for me, for the kid,
for
for the business,
everybody.
for my
Yeah.
patrons, my clients,
Right.
that are
Yep.
that are also helping pay their bills.
That's right.
That's,
you
Yeah.
know, and
that's
it's
when you have to draw a line in the sand.
right. But my question to you all, I want to hear your experiences in dealing with this from each of you. And I'd like Wade to start because he's got something glittering in his eyes saying he's got a good story. Go ahead, Wade.
Yeah, I
Because I
once
have follow ups.
hmm?
Because I have follow ups. So go ahead.
Mhm. Yeah, I once hung out with a group, and the high priestess, quote unquote, was a horrible narcissist. Every word out of her mouth was a lie.
Why are so many of them like
Hmm.
Hmm.
that? Go ahead. Keep going.
That's the
Now,
word high priestess.
now,
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, not all of them. Not all of them.
I know. I'm just saying it.
So
Kind
when
of.
you're like,
Yeah,
Like,
please
what?
don't yell at me. I'm not putting anybody down.
No, but I mean, I've got a lot of psychic mediums that are that way too. They're like,
I
oh my
know.
God, yes.
I know.
Oh, yes. Pour whipped cream on me. I'm lovely. You know, I'm like, oh,
Right? Yeah.
calm down. No more drugs for
That actually
you.
reminds me of someone else in the community,
Oh,
basically
shit.
who's basically been blackballed
Hmm.
by several people and groups in the community. I'm not going to name it.
Nope, don't. We don't dox people.
Name a
Anyway,
name.
wait.
Mhm.
Back to your story. Back to your story.
Yeah, so she would yeah, she told us just a ton of lies, and I was like, okay, I would always just give her enough rope to hang herself with. I
Yeah.
wouldn't call her out to her face, but I knew damn well she was lying. And when we would get together, and I would think, geez, is she gonna have an excuse for this lie, or is she just going to act like I never said anything at all? And what surprised me was she usually addressed her lie, and she had an excuse for it. Um, One big lie was that she is of I don't like who uses this word, but of gypsy stock, and
Hmm.
that she considered that her family faith, and that one of her uncles practiced it, and that he was going to um, be there during our Yule ritual to talk about it. That never happened. And the excuse, well, I forget the excuse she gave, but basically her uncle was a no show.
Okay. And that, I mean, that does happen, you know. People
Mm-hmm,
no show. It's a thing.
mm-hmm.
We have 2 no show panelists tonight. Go ahead.
Oh God, and usually more often than not, I would absolutely discover later on that something she told me was a total lie. That didn't need to be a lie to begin with.
That's usually the case, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Ah,
During
Terry has
during
joined
our
the party.
first
Hello, Terry.
encounter, I was admiring her altar, and I saw this really pretty black glass bottle, and I asked where she'd got it. She said she had it custom made by a glass blower.
And
Now
then you picked
that
up the bottle
could
and
be
saw
true.
Shut off.
That could be true, but it
I
wasn't. I
said it
always
shut off.
I always thought she was lying, and
No,
that was confirmed
that's because I have it
when
on off.
I went to Hobby Lobby
I don't
a
know.
few months later and saw the exact same thing sitting on the shelves.
Right. So
Mhm.
it was mass productive.
Mhm. Ultimately, she really just drove away her own community, and
Right.
she's claiming that her community was stolen from her from one of her students when it was really just her own bad behavior. I mean, she would call me and gossip about her own students, saying horrible things about them.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That.
And something else she would do is she would ask for donations to take to a women's shelter for abused women who need help when they're trying to get away from an abusive situation.
Hmm.
And I know damn well that she did it just so that she could receive the adulation for the donation.
So how did you end up handling the
Yeah.
situation?
Well, I really didn't because I was basically shunned during
Oh,
my last involvement with her and the group because
Oh.
I showed up. I hadn't been disinvited because what happened was the gatherings, which I thought were open to the public, gradually became by invitation only because she is an extraordinary narcissist and had to micromanage and be in control of everything.
Right.
So I had written an article at the time about some of the history and the themes of the festivals of the harvest. And I very politely asked if I could give a talk on the subject um, at that time, and no one said no. But 2 weeks went by, and all of a sudden she's DMing me, and she accuses me of imposing my 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 she's accused me of trying to basically take over her ritual and her group, and that if
Got
I
you.
want to teach, to start my own group. And that wasn't my intent
I
at
would
all.
totally have welcomed somebody with some knowledge.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
hey,
have no problem.
anytime you want to bring your happy ass over to the fairs and
Yeah.
stuff, come on.
Yep.
yeah. What
We will welcome
what
you.
bothered me was that until that moment, she always seemed genuinely interested in my knowledge on various subjects. In fact, um, I was visiting her at her home one day, and she's the sort of narcissist that she has a lot of books,
Mhm.
the spines of which have never been cracked,
Okay.
to give the appearance that she knows more than she does.
So the
Because
next question is
I gave her some of my own books, hoping that she
why?
would read them and take something from them. She
Right.
never read them. She never read them, never used them, nothing.
Now, my next question is when did you realize that this was an energy mismatch and that you guys were not actually going to be able to build together? Was it before the shunning, during the shunning, after the shunning? Or was it when you saw her
Um,
bookshelf and went,
it was. I always had suspicions,
hmm.
but things just kept getting worse and worse, and I'm all like, this probably isn't going to end well for either of us. Because I'm extremely very honest, and when she's trying to lie to someone, and I have more information than she does, she's probably not going to like that.
But
Because she
wait,
tried.
you are
She.
honest, but you're also
Mhm,
thoughtful with it.
mhm.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say that
always.
there's a nice way to say things, and you find
Yeah.
that way.
You're
Mhm.
You're
like,
kind-hearted.
Yeah.
not damn, you dumb.
During one of our rituals, she was trying to tell a newbie that the movie The Craft was totally real, that they got everything right, that the god Manon in the movie was real, etc., 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 and that isn't true at all. The name Manon actually came from a movie that one of the stars in The Craft had been in, and the writer and director thought that just sounded like a cool name for a deity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing of that would know your deities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially as a high. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. By the way, guys, this is the sign for stupid. So
Mm.
yeah. Okay. Well, so yeah, that's another thing. There is a lot of disinformation, misinformation, and idiocy out there, which is
Oh,
part of the
and
reason I
and
started writing.
that shunning sucked. I
It
went to that
hurts.
ritual. I went to that event, and it was held at Nations Bridge Park. Without me, she would not have held her rituals at Nations Bridge Park. I volunteered that. Oh, and I found out through a friend that she even stolen some of my ideas for rituals because occasionally she would get pissed off at me for God only knows what, and she would disinvite me from a ritual or block me or something, and then unblock me, and I'd be invited to a later ritual. It's sort of like
Too many games. Too many.
yeah, mental games, but it seemed like she was a little not to downplay the psychologically challenged, but it got a little schizo sounding, because she was hot and cold
Right.
all the time.
Jesus.
And finally, during the shutting, I went and literally no one would talk to me. No one even said hello when I got there. No one said goodbye when I left. I was heartbroken and I cried on the way home.
Yeah, that's hurtful.
Mhm,
That's not okay.
Yeah,
mhm,
what the hell, though? I mean, Jesus.
mhm.
You're frozen.
Who?
You were.
Not to me.
Me. So, Wade, when do you think it is that you pick up when people have a mismatch with you, energetic mismatch, professionals, colleagues, things like that? Not in a personal sense, but in a group or spiritual sense.
I
What's
tend to
the tick,
observe,
the tell?
and it's when they behave inconsistent, and especially when they lie. I
Okay.
mean, I won't call someone out directly when they lie, but I will keep what they say in the back of my head. And if I found out that they've lied, which when someone lies, I pretty much always know. I just wait to
Mm.
find the evidence.
Okay.
Because as a Pisces, I'm basically a walking lie detector.
Mm,
Okay.
Same way
I
with
know
me,
that feeling.
except I'm Sagittarius.
Angel,
Yeah, I'm a Pisces.
next goes to you.
Re-ask the question again. I got wrapped up in a story there.
No worries. So
Thank you.
when was it? Give a real life example of how you handled somebody with that kind of energetic mismatch, who basically they didn't want to hear about responsibilities, your kids, priorities, nothing. But they claimed to be love and light. They claimed to be on the path of spirituality, but there was no consideration. There was no conscientiousness, no
Yeah.
nothing.
I,
I know it.
I think for
Uh,
me, from the beginning, and I've always said this to you for many years,
Mhm,
I go to my functions, I do my job, I go home.
mhm.
Because I have found when I first started, they would throw daggers at me. I was a new kid on the block, I was younger. And they're all either passed away or,
Oh God.
not doing it anymore. Yeah, I've been doing it so long.
Well,
And they
don't
were
worry. A whole
already
new
older.
crop rose up.
Oh, yeah, it does. And, whoops, sorry, guys.
No.
Uh, and so I noticed it right away. I tend to just not listen to them.
Mhm.
They can say what they want to say. I I'll call out if I need to, if it's beneficial to say something, but sometimes it's just not beneficial because I just go on and leave and do my own thing anyways.
When do you
So
figure
it's
out when that energy mismatch happens? What's the tick? What's the tell? How do you handle it?
almost immediately. Again, when going back to when I first started, people would latch on to me
Mhm.
and they would have all this negative energy around them. So bad things would happen to them, but it was happening to myself as well because it was like it's that empathic. You started picking up everybody else's negative energy.
Right.
And so it was just easy enough for me to go ahead and now, I mean, it's taken me a lot of years to actually deal with some of it.
Mhm.
You just learn that do your thing and be gone, you know?
Right.
Um, I mean, I even do it with you, like with the shop. Like, we are really good friends and I respect you a lot, but I come and do my
Mutual.
function and I'm done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I don't like to offer myself up if I can't follow through.
exactly.
So especially when I was sick so long for those 4 years,
Yes.
you know, you worked with me amazingly. But
Always.
we have an open and honest relationship, so
Mhm.
that's the best case scenario is having that open and honest relationship. But when you're
Mhm.
dealing with someone like Wade had to deal with, I saw him cry. I felt his pain.
Yeah, once he got
That
into
it
the
really
story, I
pissed me off. Yeah, I know. I was getting angry. I was getting really angry.
I could just feel
So,
my muscles in my jaw clench. I'm like, damn, Wade, okay.
uh-huh. Yeah, I saw that too, actually. In your, no, but if you can catch it in the beginning and take yourself out of the
Right.
situation, it's the best case scenario for yourself.
Hmm.
And don't if if they're going to worry about what you're doing, which you've run into from day one,
God.
yet you're still going, you still have a shop. Hello, um, and lots of other people don't. Um, just pointing that out.
Well, thank you.
And yeah, it's been a struggle, but they had no other people had no right talking behind your back about it.
No,
It
but
goes along with all of that. Like it's just negative energy.
right. But the question is, how do you spot it? Because in business, I mean, friends, relationships, things like that, of course, but in business especially, you have to try and network, and you always want to try and leave those doors open. But
When they talk too much, when they offer too much information, or they're very set in their ways, there's little signs. There's all these. It's like a date, you know, like dating someone. It's the red flags. There are red
expand on
flags.
it. Give
Huh?
me an actual real life example.
Okay. Okay. So, gosh, because I do readings and then I'm just done. You know what I mean?
I know.
Um, okay. We'll go with the metaphysical school. I ran into the lady that was running it back in the day. I think she's still involved in it. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Um, I brought up the same thing that Wade did, dreams, having prophetic dreams,
Mhm.
and I wanted to talk about them.
Yeah.
No, immediately I got shut down in
Why?
class in front of everybody. It wasn't to her liking, or it wasn't along. She wanted to be in charge of every group, of every meeting, of everything. And
Why?
so I her personality, I guess,
Okay.
narcissistic.
But
So,
then
and
again, she didn't have
it
enough
made her look
responsibilities
that.
at home.
What?
She didn't have enough responsibilities tying her anywhere else.
Right. No, you're right there. She did not. That was like her life. But she also did, she would say she invited people to do that. Like you have people speak at the things.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. That only helps other people.
Yeah.
But she would not at all hear of it. But I only noticed it in the people that had real gifts. If they didn't really have the gifts, she would let them talk all the way.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
there was some jealousy, I think, involved in that one.
Okay.
And you have to discern what's coming from each person, each individual that's in your life around that. And do you want to deal with it or not?
Well, and here's the next question. How do you deal with it when it's a good opportunity? And you know you can move forward, because I know that's one of the hardest things for me. It's like, oh, this is such a good opportunity, but I know this is going to bring problems. Oh, you know,
How bad do you need it? You know, how bad do you want it? Okay,
Are you willing to
9
deal
out
with
of
the
10 times the
stress?
problems in the
Oh wow.
end aren't worth it.
no, and
Mhm.
that's something I've actually had to find out. I've had to find out that the
Really?
hard way. Yes, it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
no, this is not worth it. You know,
right. Yeah,
um,
you put your foot down a lot in the last couple of years, and you needed to.
didn't have a choice because, yeah.
You're right. You said that. You said spirit. Yeah, I can't wait to hear yours.
Oh, I'm not going to worry about mine.
No, I
Um,
think it's funny. Spirit says, okay, I'll just take it away from you. You know, like I'll just,
Mm.
yeah,
the
Your
opportunity
gut is
will, or
always
whatever.
right.
yeah. But sometimes your gut can get a little muzzy when you're chasing the dollar.
Yes, it can.
True, but
Yes.
if you take that
Yep.
out of the equation and listen to your intuition, it never steers you wrong. It's when you stop listening to your intuition,
Hmm.
is when
Mhm.
you
Or
go down
chasing
the
the
wrong path,
dollar. Yeah. When you get,
like chasing that
listen,
dollar.
Right.
Well,
We'll all deserve to chase the dollar. I mean, we have to live. We have to
we
eat.
have
We
to
gotta.
live.
Yes, we gotta put a roof
True,
over our head.
Yeah.
But
true, but
like you're
you
saying,
still need to
Terry, no,
listen to
you're
that
right.
gut.
Right. Exactly. No, you're right there. It's not a bad thing that they want to make money. It's how they do it, and like you said, listening. Cops can answer these questions because how are they intuit? A lot of them are. They feel the energy off.
Hmm.
They feel danger. They sense it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's going to go without saying, Angelin, that when you feel that mismatch, you're bye. See you.
I'm out.
Bye.
Yep. Yeah.
See you. Don't call me.
You're
So now
right. Yeah.
I'm
Lose my
going,
number.
Earl and Terry. Real life experience with unconscientious people, people who are not aligned with what they say they are, spiritually speaking. Oh, I'm white light. Oh, I'm a wonderful person. But the second that you have responsibilities to your family, to your kids, to that doesn't anything that doesn't fit their
Fit into their mold.
worldview.
You know where I'm
Okay.
going with this.
I know, Earl. I know, but let me get it out. Because Terry, I'll do this real quick. Um, Basically, I found, and it's getting worse and worse, that a lot of supposedly spiritually aligned places and people, the second that they realize you have a kid, you have something, you have responsibilities to family, to things that keep you grounded and on your path, they don't want anything to do with it, and they also start to cause trouble. So, question is, and it's not anybody who's good or bad. Okay, this is not about good or bad. This is about energy
Right.
alignment and when it becomes mismatched. How do you know? What do you do? How do you work with it? When do you realize that you cannot build anything with that person and it's just got to be, I wish you well, but away from me? Terry?
Terry, go ahead, dear.
Well, I have dealt with that since I started my business
Mhm.
with family members,
Oh,
um, a significant other. It was like they say they support, but then when they actually don't, because they're constantly being negative.
okay.
Well, you can't do that. You're not going to make any money doing that, and so on and so forth. Before it felt like I was just being put down all the time.
Hmm.
So my self-esteem was kind of getting muddied.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
then I realized, you know what? I'm stronger than I think. I survived cancer. I have survived abuse. And I can survive this. If it
Yeah.
doesn't fail, I mean, if it fails, it fails. If
Right.
that's on me, I'm not going to let somebody let me fail.
Right. I like that.
So
I love that, Terry.
I don't discuss it with them anymore. I do my own thing and I stay in my own little world
Okay.
and I'm happy and I enjoy. So
Okay.
therefore I'm going to put that happiness out in the world.
I'm with you.
Now, when do you realize when that misalignment's happening? When does it really click in like, ah, damn it?
When I start feeling like I'm this big,
That's an interesting point. Huh.
when
Anybody
they
that's
start
under
making me feel like
abuse.
I'm
Yep.
small, that's
Yep.
when I know that it's done. I'm
because
done.
because that is, I will tell you, even among business colleagues and stuff, that whole joke, it's just a joke, it's this,
But
you're
it's
this,
not a
Yeah.
joke.
it's like,
It's not a joke. Yeah. It's the
and
micromanaging type of stuff that he was talking about. It's all those little things that they put you
Yeah.
down. And
and
so,
my
yeah, you're right. And then you're out. You
and
did
my
good. I'm
dad,
proud of you, Terry.
he was always really big on that. No, it's not just a joke. He never dealt with,
No.
Right.
I mean, the second anybody even started, it was on with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd come right at him from the front. And I never knew why he did that until I got out into the working world and everything. And I realized so many people do that. They just, and I'm like,
It's
why?
the jealousy in them because they didn't have the guts to do it on their own.
True. Yeah.
So they don't want to see you succeed. So they will do those little comments, joking aside, but it's not
Right.
joking, it's hurtful.
It's not a joke. Yeah.
I'm going to use a trigger word here, but please take the drama out of it. It's actually that oh, you're too sensitive, I'm just joking. It's actually a form of bullying. It's
It is.
making somebody else accept something hurtful to be social and keep the peace.
It's a form of
100%.
narcissism.
Hmm.
It's also mental abuse and
Yes,
verbal abuse and
very
all
much.
kind. Yes. Hmm.
I remember one kid, and he was out of high school, but he was deeply into this stuff, and he started doing that with me, and I'm like, and I called him on it right away, and he's like, my God, I never even thought about it. It's so natural for me. Everybody around me does it. I didn't think about it like that. But after that, he stopped, and he went a different path. I was really proud of him.
I'm proud of you that you said something because it's said in the right way,
Mhm.
but a lot of people don't take it well either. So even if you
No, they
try and
don't.
say it as nice as you can,
This
but
kid
that,
was a step above.
yes,
He was
yeah,
able, I knew he'd be able to actually,
obviously, right,
comprehend it.
right,
And I wanted to get him off that path early,
yeah,
before those habits set in.
absolutely.
Okay. And now, of course, Terry, I'm going to ask, what do
Mhm.
you do? Once you realize this, do you stick around for the opportunity, or do you just be like,
You
or do you,
separate the two.
okay.
Like say because it's family members,
Mm,
and so I don't want them to stop being my family,
mm.
but I don't involve them or even discuss my business. I keep it separate.
That is an interesting balance to walk, because y'all know with me, I just cut people off. It's like, bye, see you, shut the door,
Hmm.
don't talk to me.
Well, you can't with your family.
Yes, I can.
Right.
I can do that with
Well,
So,
anybody.
yeah, you can. But
well,
she's right.
I
Most
guess I
people
don't
can.
because to me, family's everything. But I also know that there's some haters in family, but I can keep it separate.
Family is everything to me as well. That is something that I'm finding out more and more as I go along. But at the same time, I don't believe that anybody, no matter what their title, should be allowed to put that on you.
Hmm.
Agreed. Agreed. I've called them out. I have said my piece.
Mm-hmm.
And so therefore now I don't even when they ask, I don't discuss. I
Mm-hmm.
said that's out of bounds. It's
Hmm.
off limits.
Ooh. And has that worked?
It's working fine now.
Okay. Have you
So
seen
basically all they just ask is how you doing or how's it doing? It's going great. That's all I say.
now, has that changed their interaction with you or no?
No,
Wow. Really?
no, because I set the boundary.
They
I
did.
said that's off limits now.
So they didn't get the hint to maybe be a little nicer about that.
I'm sure they have, but I don't, because it happened, I'm not going to let them back in on that aspect.
Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting and very delicate balance to walk.
Yes.
I was gonna say there are things that I'll test the water sometimes, but there are things I don't say to people because of their reactions or how they handle things on
Mm-hmm.
purpose. So I just there's acquaintances and there's friends and there's best friends,
Yeah.
like family friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that balancing act.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it's not different than when you're growing up as a teenager, you would tell your parents some things, but didn't want them to know all things. So you just didn't tell them, because you didn't want to get in trouble.
Right, right, right.
Like when you snuck
Yeah,
out of the house or whatever. But
I did the
I
whatever.
mean,
I'm joking.
it's like that. So
Hmm.
Interesting.
that's how you tell them some things, but you just don't open up because they're not that best friend. But you can tell 100% everything to.
Interesting. Earl.
Okay. Well, basically, my energy is, you'll probably notice my energy is off today because
Just a bit.
the issues I've had to deal with a certain person. Uh, and the other person is not spiritual at all.
Okay.
But this is one of my clients that I've had to draw a line in the sand with, because he basically fails to respect and acknowledge my business policies, and tries to do his best to convince me that he has to have uh, other transportation needs besides work. And I keep telling him that due to my policies, you have to schedule this in advance.
Okay.
But he fails to respect that. And plus, when somebody calls him out on it, he acts like he does no wrong.
I hate those people.
And I've finally had to draw a line in the sand with him tonight. It's like, I am done with this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be getting involved. And it's like, I have a business to run, and you either respect my business policies or I'm ending this completely.
Okay. And did he?
I don't know. We'll soon. We'll
It
find
might
out.
be too soon. Yeah.
Or is there avenues where you can where he can't call you personally? Is there avenues to like block and make him have to go through the
Oh yeah,
business to book?
I can easily block him. I mean, I can easily block his number. I mean, that's not a big deal. But it may have to come down to that. So, but yeah, that it's just totally thrown me off with everything I've had to deal with today. So I'm probably going to have to wind up going cleansing big time tonight. So
Okay. Earl, just so as I know, it's not the person we mutually know, is it?
no,
Oh, thank God.
no.
Okay, we're good. So,
I need to run and get my charger. My
go ahead.
tablet's about to die.
Ooh.
Be right back.
So, question is, when do you know that the person is not going to match up with you energetically in business or as a colleague, something like that? How do you know? What's the tick or tell? What do you do?
Oh, I can basically I can tell just by I trust my own senses on this.
So you figure out fast.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
That's the way I've always done things. Before I wound up even getting the tarot deck, I relied on my own senses, and I can basically see through somebody's yes.
Hey, who's got something going on in the background?
I think Terry does.
There we go. But yeah, I mean, that's the way I've always done things. Is back before my dad passed in 07, my empathic abilities were just sky high.
Okay.
But after my parents passed, they kind of went bye-bye for a while.
Do you think you were in mourning
Grief.
during that time? That's what I got.
Is I shut down for a while.
Right.
But I mean, they're still there, just not as strong. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini. We figure everything fast. We're out fast. We're just.
I love that. I wish I had that, baby.
Okay. And like I said, with me being Sagittarius, yeah, you can go so far, but once you reach that line with me, you're gonna know about it.
So, what do you do when you know that this just ain't gonna work out? We ain't gonna be able to work together. This gonna be more problem than it's worth. Do you just leave, or do you just kind of put them on pause and politely slide away, or what do you do?
Nope.
Me personally, I like to address it. I like to at least
Earl,
face to face and say, look, there's no hard feelings.
that's a really nice way to do it. Earl, what do you do?
Like I said, I just say, I'm done with it. See ya. Bye.
Okay, so it's just there. It's pretty quick.
Right.
Nice.
I don't mince words about it. If it's not, if they're crossing my path the wrong way and just being toxic, it's like, nope, I'm done with you. See ya.
Now, here's another question. Actually, Earl, this one's specifically for you. How do you differentiate between, oh, that's just something small, or that's a red flag, red flag, red flag?
If it's a red flag,
That's a red flag.
if it feels like it, it looks like it, is like it's the same old saying.
Walks
Quack
like a duck,
duck.
quacks like a duck.
Like a duck, waddles like a duck, it's a duck.
Okay, another question. Where's the line between honoring real responsibility and using it as an excuse? Because we all know people that do this. There is responsibility. You know, your real world responsibilities, kids, parents that need caretaking, jobs, anything like that. It's all very real, and it's not an excuse to shirk certain responsibilities, but it affects how we carry and show up for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and with me right now, Melissa and I are trying to prepare to have her and the kids move up here to my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get my house in order. And
I thought you guys were getting a place together.
Huh?
I thought you guys were getting a place together.
Yeah.
We are, but temporarily for right now, we're going to be using my house as a home base.
Okay.
But when somebody throws off that energy, throws me off of my path, or tossing me off the rails, whatever, then it's like it just totally screws me up.
Right.
To the point where, like, it causes frustration. It causes my blood pressure to rise a few notches.
Hey, but again, how do you know when it's actual responsibility or someone's using it as an excuse? Because, I mean, we've all got the gut instinct, but what is a real world marker? What does it look like for each of you?
Go ahead, Wade. I know you're sitting over there.
Yeah, you're like.
It does depend on each situation too. Sometimes.
Okay.
Could you repeat the question?
Good. I'm not the only one.
I zoned out for a minute.
Where's the line?
He was off in his own little world there for a minute.
I know. It's okay. Dude, I got a Pisces kid and a Pisces pretty close friend. I'm familiar with that. We're good. Okay. Where's the line between honoring real, actual responsibility and using it as an excuse?
Give him an example for that question.
Well, I have Meniere's
Here we go.
disease, which is not something you can really. It's not like a visible thing that you can just see when I have an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who think that I'm just making an excuse and using it to get out of things. I'm not.
Have you ever used it as an excuse to get out of things?
I haven't.
God, my ear!
No, because the nausea and the dizziness are just so extreme that it just doesn't occur to me.
Okay. All right.
You know, it's like people that say they have to go take their child to a cancer specialist because they have cancer when the child does not actually have cancer. It's like putting it out there and tempting it.
That's a big one.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's a big fat lie.
No. It's tempting
I've
fate.
known people to do that.
That is not okay.
I'm not
That's
actually knowing one.
That's
Yeah.
gross. Yuck.
They need
You know,
to be on Dr.
especially,
Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just not something you lie about.
Well, also
Yeah,
too,
I
keep in
know.
mind, every time somebody lies like that about that,
True is
the
the
universe has a way of making things come true.
Yes.
That's why you never
Yeah,
want to
that
tempt fate.
I know, and it's part of the reason why the girl, as an adult, really wants nothing to do with her mother.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
hmm
sad.
All right.
The girl's amazing, though. She's my second cousin, I think. Yeah, she's my cousin's kid, so she's just amazing.
That's awesome. Angel Ann, Terry, Earl. Well, actually, Earl, you already had to go. Angel Ann, Terry.
I
Mm-mm.
was just say, you really want me answering that question?
Maybe.
I think when people consistently promise to show up but don't, there's always an excuse.
Show up how?
Then sometimes they're going to come to your function. They're going to come and speak. They're going to come and work with you or whatever. And then no one ever shows. It's time to, like, I found that as a single mom.
Yeah.
Like, I did not like asking my friends' husbands. I didn't want that. I don't ask for help.
Mhm. Right.
And it was it's hard to. And when I do ask, I really do need it. And
Yeah.
then they don't show up. And
Yeah.
it puts me, yeah, that hurts,
It
actually.
puts you in a real bad place. I get that.
Oh, yeah, it can, especially with raising four.
Oh, yeah.
You were there, so most of it.
Well, that's-
Um,
and I've had people do it to me too, and it always
yeah,
kick
yep,
right to the nuts.
it does. And you know, you've got a function. You're putting on a fair, and people say they're gonna do it, but then they don't. Or like your speakers don't show up. You know, you need
Yeah.
when somebody says they're gonna be there, they need to be there.
Right.
But
So they're shaking their responsibilities.
yeah, but if they do that, I just kind of take them out of the equation.
Right,
Like
right.
one of the vendors.
Eventually, you do. Yeah, yes.
One of the vendors ghosted enough, then just very disrespectful
Yeah,
time, and then I was just like, it's okay. You go do your thing.
right.
No hard feelings.
Ghosting is a very good word for it. And that's how I get. It's just like no hard feelings, but I got to depend on things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm pretty easygoing, and you can't make it. That's fine. You know.
Actually, yeah. And I remember we were talking about one of the people, and you were like, "No, they're just going through something," and I'm like, "Well, and that's fine, but they need to go through it in their own time. There will be other vendors, there will be other people, and I have to keep moving forward." And you were like, "Yeah, you're right," but you were really shocked that I had that attitude because I never had before.
Right.
You know?
But you're right. You have to keep as a vendor, or with what you like to do and are doing in this life. You have responsibilities.
Right. And
you depend on people to show up when they say they're going to.
But I've known now have a backup plan. Actually have
right
backup plans.
Right.
If you can. Anyway, Terry.
When people promise and you rely on that, and then you realize that it's stuck on you because they didn't back you up on that.
Yeah.
Don't promise something that you can't keep.
Exactly.
For one. And if you say that your word is everything. All you have is your word when it comes to dealing with other people. Because they don't know if they can trust you. And if you say that you're going to do this, you do this. Otherwise, the trust is broken.
Exactly.
Right.
Because
and
you gave your word. Your word doesn't mean squat.
Dude,
therefore,
there's so many people in this area. Jesus. It's like it's an epidemic. Anyway.
I used to have, if I can remember how it goes, I used to have this saying when it comes to about your word. Your word is your I remember how it goes. I'll have to figure it out. No, it's like you're selling yourself, and your word is your Mm, I'll have to find it. I can't remember how it went,
Okay.
but I used to live by that.
Interesting.
I mean, I still do, but
Right. Here's another question for you guys. Why do you think kids' a real life responsibility bring the misalignments to the surface so fast?
What do you mean by that? See, the kids?
Kids, real world responsibilities, family, things like that.
You mean young kids or
Yeah,
like
little kids,
cer-
caretaking of parents, anything like that. Because anytime, from what I've seen, anytime I'm doing business, whatever, all of a sudden, oh, well, why do you have to take care of your kid? Why would you want to take care of your kid? Why would you want to spend time with your kid on your birthday? Literally, this I'm
Wait,
repeating things
what?
yeah,
I'm shocked.
I'm not. But
God, I
the
hope they don't
thing,
reproduce.
what?
Right?
I
Right, I'm
said,
with
God, I
him.
hope they don't reproduce.
Well, a couple of them have. Anyway, but it's very much
Yeah.
but and then why would you go and spend time with your dad or your why would you care about your mom and just this very, and it's not that they're bad people, okay, like I said, this is energy misalignment, mismatch, the values, the priorities. But why is it that these things get brought about so fast? They get brought up and you start seeing a person so fast when little kids are involved, when you have somebody you have to take care of, anything like that. Why do you think?
I guess I haven't really noticed it with when little kids are fighting.
Well, it's been a little while since you had little kids.
I know.
here it is. It's your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card, and the way you make others feel is your trademark.
Hmm.
I hope I make other people feel afraid at times.
You
Me
do.
too. Mhm.
No, but yeah, why do you think? Input on that, Earl.
I'm sorry, I missed the
It's
question.
basically it's just that person being very condescending,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I'd be telling them, go away before something bad happened to you.
For me, I just walk away. But why do you think it's brought up so fast when they're facing a reality that does not conform to theirs?
No, it's just the fact that they're self-centered and the only world to them revolves around them. That's
Hmm.
it. They have no consideration for others.
Consideration. That is another point. Angel and Wade, thoughts?
I just agree with everything Earl said.
Okay.
I'm kind of stuck on the little kid thing. Like I'm lost. So you're meaning that if somebody says they're going to do something for you and not show up, like
No,
No.
I'm missing,
no.
or
Angel, hold on. It's basically it's just because they they don't they personally don't like kids. That's what that's what it signals to me. When somebody
oh well, yeah. I mean,
do not like
there
kids,
are they don't. I can see why. No, I'm kidding. Um, they're not easy to raise, but um, given joking aside, I do get that, Earl. You're right. There are people that just they got to take themselves out of the equation because if they can't handle kids, they shouldn't be around them. You
no,
know,
I agree.
but
Okay. Interesting.
you go to a restaurant or a store
Mhm.
and you see a kid throwing a tantrum.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about them not even want. It's like it's fine that you have a family, but yeah, no, I don't want to see it. And if your kid comes here, they should be seen and not heard, and preferably not seen too much. And I'm finding this.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Okay,
Okay.
it's fine that you. I guess it's fine that you take care of your mom or your dad, but I don't really want to hear about it. It's
Right.
very much this mismatch of values.
Right.
I treat
Well,
my
on
business,
that,
every
you
business
don't
like
need those kind of people around you because
exactly.
yeah,
But they
that
talk
don't work.
one way. They talk one way, and everything's all good and everything until those responsibilities come front and center, and they're like, and
It's
then
like
Yeah.
that Peter
they
Pan
get
syndrome.
mean. They get
What was that,
hostile.
Wade?
It's like that Peter Pan syndrome.
Ooh, expand on
They're
that.
one of the lost boys and they never grow up. It's like they want to
Mm.
be perpetually young and without responsibilities.
Everybody has responsibilities. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that because I've had responsibilities for a very, very long time.
Yes.
It does not
Yes.
relate to age.
Right. And you're right. It is responsibilities that people shun all the time. It's the nature of the beast. Sorry, but it is out there a lot.
Okay, so Wade, you feel like
I mean, for you, like that doesn't normally interfere in my world. Okay, but I know exactly what you're talking about because I've seen. Um, I've been in places of businesses where their child might be in there,
Mhm.
and it's like,
What
okay,
you
I get
get?
you have a child,
Yeah.
but they're interrupting your business flow, so to speak, when they're unruly or not, you
Oh,
know. So do I judge them for that, or do I just like keep my mouth shut? Personally, I just keep my mouth shut and stay out of it. But
you're walking into a place where you understand that the person you're doing business with has a family. They treat you like
right,
family. They extend that to you, but you have a problem when they honor their own responsibilities.
yeah. See, that's
Exactly.
I can't comprehend that.
But you claim that you're spiritually evolved and enlightened.
Right. Oh yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
You already knew the deal when you walked in, baby. You
Right.
love benefiting off of that
Right.
environment.
Right.
But the second the heart of it shows up, now you're going to make trouble.
Right.
There. That.
Then it gets to the point where you have to. The only way, basically, the way I look at it is basically putting up a shield of mirrors around you to make them see
Mm-hmm.
themselves for who they actually are, and basically tell them that you're
The
not.
door's right there. Yeah.
And actually, I don't even need to put up the mirrors because they somehow get a look at themselves and they're like, well, I don't like this version, so time to cause problems. That's the other thing. Why are you going to cause problems in that kind of environment when it was you who signed on for it?
Right. Exactly.
Some people need dramatic forms of entertaining themselves.
I like that.
I love you,
And
Wade.
they will push your buttons until they get a reaction.
Yep.
My
Yep.
reaction is leave. Please leave. Just there's the door. Goodbye. Block.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the reaction they were looking for? No, but it's the one they
Right.
get. But I'm seeing it more and more and more, and I saw it a little bit. I've been in the art community, the New Age spirituality community. I've popped through a lot of different ones, and I mean, the art community has this in spades, but it's kind of expected.
I think it's the way they're being raised too nowadays. Think about it.
Really,
Life is faster. Life is different. It's like those old songs, the old country songs, drinking out of the water hose.
okay.
Hell, they can't even drink out of the water now. Like it's
Well, it's pretty
polluted. I
nasty.
mean,
It's gross.
yeah, I know. I know.
Kind of toxic.
So, I mean, it has a lot to do with society too.
Yeah.
And outside influences.
Hmm.
That's very true.
God,
Now,
I miss the 90s.
okay.
Oh, I know. 80s and
I
90s
want to
were
go
the best.
back.
And I got to.
I want to go back there so bad.
I know.
I'll go with you.
Me
Mhm.
too. Oh God.
Mm,
So,
so much fun.
Simpler times.
The music was better,
that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
wasn't
Compassion,
it?
consideration.
Cher just came out with Believe. It was the best.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one. You know, she
Go
said
ahead.
she'd never do a dance album.
Really?
Yes. And then she did it. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You should hear one of her Christmas songs. She's got a really good one.
It
Anyway.
is. I've heard it.
Oh, nice.
Did you play me a Christmas song? That's a good one.
I love it. I finally heard
I
it.
have not heard it.
Oh, dude, you got it. I'll send you the link.
Yeah. I gotta listen to it.
Hey, can I share something good here real quick?
No, you really can't, Earl. What's
Two words for you.
Wait a minute. Did you just walk into her shop? No, I'm kidding. Or she walk into yours? No.
I was gonna say, he didn't. It's closed. It's 10 o'clock. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
You got a Brazilian bikini wax. Good for you, Earl.
No.
That's funny.
Good.
I felt his pain. I felt his pain.
No, I came across a new band that's here in Iowa.
What kind?
Coming up at you here. Hang on.
Okay.
Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Chrome tab. Oh, there we go.
Let's see.
There we go. Attica Road Elementals.
Yeah, they were at the fair.
Oh, were they at the fair?
Yes.
Okay, well, I just now came across them.
These guys are awesome, dude. You should have heard them play. I think Dennis actually got a video of them, and I've got to post everything online. It's the after fair lag. It takes about a month for me to come back to myself.
Well, I made contact with them.
Boss.
So I will be arranging a interview.
Oh, those guys are so much fun. They sound
Nice.
and they are really, really nice. I know him through John Reddick, and he's cool. I still got to do a performer interview with him. So
Cool.
I am so excited, and they are on board to do the Season of Souls Fair. They're even probably going to do a little Day of the Dead makeup, so I'm excited.
Good, because I'll do their faces if they want some help.
Makeup and a little bit of costumes, so fingers crossed.
I got my costume.
Yes, I know.
Packed that away.
And your spirit galleries are already on the roster. This time around, I went to everybody and I went, let's pre-schedule this. That way there is less issues. By the way, Wade, if you wanted to come down and do a couple of talks, I am totally down with it.
That would be awesome, Wade. Then I can meet you in person.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that.
I would probably speak about Margaret Murray, although I don't know if many people even really know who she is.
Say that, Margaret what?
Margaret Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds familiar.
She wrote a book called The Witch Cult in Western Europe.
Yeah. I'm down to listen. I'll be in the audience.
She was discredited for it, but her discrediting was really unjust. It's like these scholars just...
Wade, you're going to have to wear a fishnet shirt.
No, we don't go that far back in the 90s. I know.
No.
Oh. Right.
Actually, I've also got I've created a. All right, where the hell did it go? Well, shoot a brick. Where the hell did it go? All right, now. Why is that not showing up? Basically, I've created a brand. I've upgraded and created a brand new image for Pagan Artist Spotlight.
Hell yeah, let's see it.
And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Yes. Come on, keep it there. Now it disappeared on me. Okay, well, hang on a second. I will do it this way.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourself here for a second.
Okay. So, back on topic just a little bit. What does real world compassion and consideration look to you guys? What does it look like?
Communication.
Ooh, that's a good answer. Okay. Expound on that.
I agree.
Mhm.
Okay.
Communication is key. I mean, if you have communication, then it doesn't destroy friendships. It doesn't destroy business partners. It doesn't destroy. I mean, if you got the means and the opportunity to always communicate, communicate is
As
key.
long as it's effective communication.
Yes.
Well,
I mean,
yes.
I can
I'm talking about
explain it to
adult
you,
communication,
but
not
I can't understand it for you, right,
hateful
Wade?
communication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because there's just
Being able to
ripping the
take,
Band-Aid off, or
yeah,
be more gentle about something.
Yeah, constructive communication, I guess I could
Mhm.
say.
right.
Respectful, considerate
Yes.
communication.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although if you're really close with somebody, you can be like, "Hey, bitch,"
Yeah, that
Right.
too.
you know.
And even sometimes you can't. Like, it depends on Mercury retrograde or that
Yeah,
time of the month, or
that's pretty.
Yeah, that's
That's the
nice. I
way
like that.
that's the way Alicia speaks to me sometimes.
No, I don't. Okay, only one time.
This is a new look.
I like that.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I felt it was time for a change.
You know what? I completely get you. Yeah. I'm doing
Yeah.
a refresh on the shop
That
myself.
must be why my website got up.
Yep.
I know that's
Yeah.
why I made that pyramid for you, Alicia, by the way.
Well, there's a reason why I actually held off. And I think it's because of the refresh. I think I showed you the
You
new
did.
design and tags I want to do.
Yep, it
It's
looks
just,
good.
it's time to flip everything. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
the other stuff is just bogged down. And yeah, there's just weight. And I want to shed some of that weight energetically. You know what I mean? Just
Mm-hmm.
like this. So yeah.
When you took and put the jewelry up front there at that one entrance on the right when you go in,
Yeah.
that changed the flow then. So just think how much more you're going to start changing it.
Well, once I get my overhead sign and I got the approval, at least I think I did. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
you got a sign coming?
Well, it's a sign. It's not
A banner, but
yeah,
still.
it's a banner. Okay.
Yes. Yes, that'll help so much.
But I wanted to wait until I had a better one. Not that the other one wasn't great, because Dennis put it together and everything like that, but it felt, and I liked it, but it felt
But it wasn't right.
heavy. It just wasn't right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whereas this one, it feels more, it's like it lightens the place.
More inviting is what it feels like to me.
Okay. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see it.
Plus, people will look at it and go, "Oh, I'm walking into a New Age shop. Oh, I have the idea." Instead of going, "What's this?"
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Me and Terry sit up front. Okay, we know.
What's this? Literally, it's on the sign. It's right. It's right. It's right there. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that poor little easel sign.
But at the same time, with this newer design, it's
I'm excited
where they are.
Right.
Yeah, lavender and purple walls don't do as much as they used to these days.
Right? They don't.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, I cannot paint the walls at my place. So I know. Although they did tell me that in that back area that's all black, I can go ahead and spray paint metallic gold to my heart's content.
What?
Can you use like?
Why would they leave it all black? I don't understand that.
It was a Foot Locker.
I know that.
That was their thing.
I get that. It's not a Foot Locker anymore. So why wouldn't the mall let you change it?
No, that's what I just said.
Oh.
The back area.
They're letting her spray paint to
the
her.
back area. That
right.
hall, when you go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah,
yep.
You know how it's all black?
Yes.
And instead of feeling more void, it feels kind of creepy.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be getting in there and spray painting with gold. Metallic, bright gold.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
I have an idea. Have you heard of, I think it's called shiplap?
Say that again?
I think it's called shiplap. It's like a fake textured wall that can look like brick if you want, or just wood or something, and you can throw it up on a pre-existing wall to
Oh, it's
give.
sticky.
I don't know how you apply it, but I know there's some business owners do use it to give a certain effect to the interior of their business if they can't paint the walls or whatever.
You know what? I'm going to bring some exact samples in, Alicia, that I think he might be talking about. But if not, it's another idea. I'll bring
I
some
just
in
looked it
Saturday.
up. Way
If you
Yeah.
all over you there.
have at least 2 to 3 people
You're welcome.
put that up,
Actually, I could probably put it up by myself if it's light enough. I'm used to climbing around on ladders.
Yeah. You don't want me up there. I can hand you stuff. Terry, you can't get up there either. We can't.
Actually, that's a Nicole and I project. She can hand me the stuff and I can put it up.
Yep.
We just have to make sure it's okay with the mall because it is still a mall space.
Right.
Right. So first the sign. That's first. Then I'm going to do a revamp of all my tags, product tags, signage, everything like that, because the shop needs a refresh and it needs cohesion. And I've been looking for a long
And I'll be glad to help you. All you got to do is just ask me.
Sweet. And actually I will. But first I got to get it all made and printed and everything like that. But I'm also going to be changing my banner for tabling and everything. I need to get some of that lightness and that load cleared off.
I just recently kind of opened up my own personal schedule.
Yes.
Way better. So I'm not letting people dump on me all the time now and stressing me out.
Good job.
Which is really good because I really want to get to that middle section over there and set it up more classroom-like for you.
Thank you.
Or however you want to do it. Just move things around and get it organized for you. Because you're only one person.
Yes, I know. I need to that I don't know if you guys do the mutant movies and stuff like that, but the guy that can make multiple clones of himself and then suck them all back in.
Right?
I can't remember what his name is, but anyway, I need that.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I need. I'm like, I want that power so bad. Dude, we would have shit done like that until our backs all went out. But hey.
Right. Then you just call in 10 more. It's a power. It's a gift.
Well, the thing is, I think whatever affects the original affects all the.
Yeah. I didn't actually watch them, but I made costumes for my kids. Okay.
Yeah. No. But no, everything feels like it needs a refresh. It just feels.
I agree.
I need to flip some stuff. Well, I'm going to be flipping the displays and everything as I go, but I need to.
Sure.
Lighten it up, So.
Hey, I have an ask.
Sure.
Okay, so I want to put up a website, and I used AI to spit out a draft of a website that I really, really, really like.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use something that AI created, so I'm looking for an actual digital artist to sort of recreate what AI created so it doesn't look sloppy.
I was going to say, if I were you, I would go with what AI originally created for you. Get it up now.
There's so much slop in it, though. It just looks a little messy.
Okay.
Which is why I want an actual artist's hands to having made it.
I'm not sure if there's an artist I know.
Trouble because I put it out there a while back, and all the artists are using AI, and I'm like, no, that's not what I want. And I mean, they're even using AI to spit out their responses. And I'm all like,
wow,
it's really clear they're using AI, and I'm all like,
overboarding it.
Tell me you're using AI without telling me you're using AI.
Hey, you know what? After I lost both my editors and my formatter, I had no choice but to go to AI.
But you use both, Alicia. You also put your in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
there are some allowances, but when you
Right.
can't even reply to someone without using AI,
That's what I found interesting
hmm
Okay.
I mean, they were responding to me with
with
AI
AI.
written text. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have done the business responses through AI because
Uh,
so
Because
a
you had no
lady,
time. Yeah.
no, a lady actually, because it gets me past the brain spaz. A lady was like, "Oh my
Right.
god, I just wrote a book, and can you help me publish it and all this stuff?" And what I do, I said, "Yes, ma'am, we can." That's what I said to her ass, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And so I'm going. AI is actually like, "Okay, stop spiraling, Alicia. It's okay. Calm down. Here, just say this.
I prefer emails with personality.
Not that kind of person."
Okay. I got a really
I
cute
would.
story. You
I
guys
would.
love this. Hold on. Siri. I have Siri because I'm an iPhone, right?
Okay.
So I talk to myself or the dogs all day, and I assume somebody's in the other room, but they walk away and never tell me they're leaving. So I find myself talking to myself, right?
Oh
So I
Jesus.
have my phone in my hand. I'm walking around and I'm talking, and I look around and nobody's here. And I went, why does nobody want to talk to me? And I don't know what I said, but Siri goes, I will talk to you. Oh my God, I laughed so hard.
Oh, damn
It
it.
was funny. I'm like, thank you, Siri.
That was nice.
Yes, wasn't it?
Alicia,
I didn't know.
you want to see something right quick that I just made for you?
Okay.
Oh,
There it is. Take a look at it.
Okay. Nice.
oh, that's cool looking.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
Pretty.
It is.
Wow.
I like it.
So was that
That's
AI or
nice.
was that you?
No, that's AI, honey. That's all AI.
Yeah,
Oh,
AI, but
I thought so.
speaking of AI, hang on. So I finally decided to put my readings and the astrology stuff I do and everything like that under a different set of readings. It's now going to be called Pathlight Readings. Okay. And I've got astrology charts, 4 pillars of destiny, everything else. I'm going to start advertising that at the shop. And it'll be something that we can add on to any other sales and readings, crystal polls, numerology life path readings, angel numbers, everything like that. And AI made me this pretty nifty sign. Hang on. There we go. Show this because I think it's just absolutely cool.
What's a crystal pole?
Crystal. God damn it. Hold on. Okay.
Mind blank.
Crystal anchor pull is where I set down a bowl of tumbled stones in front of you and you close your eyes and you go to the one that you want, the one that you're drawn to, and then I read it for you. Now, the deck is going to be stacked. It's going to be all crystals I can access just like that in my mind. No Dalmatian Jasper. I'm terrible with Jaspers. I don't know why. It's like I'm just, bye, see you, But, hold on. Here you go. And then that. Crystal anchor pull. And
That's
angel
nice.
pull. So, yeah, I'm very, very, very excited. And I have to say,
That would actually look really good professionally printed on a poster.
oh yeah, no, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to tag it up because I'm excited, and I was always a little worried because I didn't have all of the software, the $1,000 software to do accurate natal charts. Okay, but I can
Right.
do it by hand, and that's what I do. I go through a book and I do it all by hand. And I didn't know how to actually frame that for people. AI helped. It's like, just do this. And I'm like, oh my God, that's actually pretty cool. Thank you. So, yeah, it's a surface I
What
want
it
to
do?
What?
I said, what it do?
It gave me the wording.
Oh,
Because
okay.
a lot of times I don't have the words to describe what I'm doing. It just
Mm.
comes
We don't
out.
because
This
it's
it's
because we're
just
translating from another world,
mhm. And I'm like,
and we
you know, one, I'm a painter by trade, artist by trade, so I'm all visual. I can draw you a picture of what I'm going to be doing, but that's not exactly very helpful when you're doing a sales pitch now, is it?
right.
Mhm.
It's like, this is a picture. And they're like, okay, But sometimes I need help with the words to describe
Mm.
what I'm doing. So, yeah, believe it or not, it's very, very helpful.
Yeah, I have used AI to sort of help me find some synonyms or to um, help me choose between a wording of something that sounds more professional than the other, even though they
Right. Right.
both might work. I want one that works a little better. That sounds more professional. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Mhm. That's
And
not,
so AI is really good
But
at that.
yes, we do.
yes,
You
yes,
know,
and that's what it's good for, right?
Mhm.
There's so many people out there afraid of AI, but the commercials are having out there now on everything, of
Oh, I've seen
businesses,
so many AI
everything. Oh, I
commercials.
okay,
know,
it's
but it's getting
over.
the public more aware. Yeah, but it's because I know a lot of people that are dead set against AI, and I think they just don't understand it.
There is a line.
And
Yeah, there
normally,
is a line,
Having
Well,
AI do everything for you, no.
right?
mhm,
Having help, yes.
Right, which
mhm,
is what he's talking about. Like, yeah,
yeah. Uh,
it
Just
does help
fine
with
tuning.
wording.
I
Yep,
The fine
really,
yeah.
tuning.
really
Hmm.
dislike people using AI to crap out books and music,
Hmm.
with just a prompt. I mean,
I
it,
No.
think that
it's
goes along
supposed.
with finding the right words, but at the same
Mhm,
time, they're somewhere in there it's getting skewed. Does that make sense?
mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, real artists, real musicians, and real writers should be
Able
creating.
to,
It's
yeah.
right?
Hmm. And we
as
I,
don't
a
want them to lose
musician and a
that,
writer. It just
right?
it just I have a very short fuse when people use AI for this.
yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
That's
I
the
funny.
would.
reason why with the book that I just wrote,
Mhm.
uh, it's all in my own words.
Right.
Mhm.
I never used anything AI or Chat GPT. No, nothing. It was all my own writing, my own words. So, uh, yeah,
Interesting. That's good.
Yeah, I don't want AI creating art. I want humans creating art. I want AI
right.
to do the
Mhm.
Right,
things
right.
that
Same way with music.
humans can do so that the humans can create art.
Well,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be the thing, I
Hmm.
remember mothers and stuff. They did the videos. AI is coming for your jobs, and she's loading the
Mm.
washer. When she's doing the dishes,
Right,
when she's sweeping the
right.
floors, when when are
Hmm.
they coming for my jobs?
The
So
Jetsons.
oh, that's my question too. When,
Mhm.
anyways. So, closing thoughts, people, because I will tell you, I am getting hungry and I have
I'm tired and hungry.
got to go
So
make my food.
my closing thought is be as true to yourself as you can, or that do unto others that you want done to you. Technically,
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
yeah.
Don't, don't don't lie when you're meeting someone new. A lie should not be the first thing out of your mouth.
No.
Right.
Lies have a
Mhm.
way of catching up to you.
Yes,
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
they always,
Mhm.
always do.
Always do.
Terry,
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Earl next, but be respectful. Always be respectful of others.
so I should not TP your booth while you're not there.
You
Oh no, you
can
can do
TP my
that.
booth. If you do, because it might just bring people in.
Oh God! No,
Want to know what it's for.
what I'm gonna do is like police caution tape all over your booth.
Oh
There.
yeah,
Let's do that. I'll
that would
help.
definitely bring people in.
Yeah, they'll be like, "What the
Oh,
hell happened here?"
Wait till after your sign goes up. That would be funny.
Yeah,
We could put it up at
Crime
the
scene. Crime scene, do
Sozo,
not enter. When you say do not enter, that's when they want to enter.
I know, right?
right?
Okay, Harold.
Treating people with kindness and respect goes a long way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you see a, I will comment on that no trespass thing. Say you need to come up with a sign: no trespass, or deal with the hellhounds.
You know, I may just make that into a T-shirt.
Mhm.
I believe that respect and values, that's when rubber meets road, and it reveals where spiritual practice hasn't yet been integrated into real life.
Mhm.
Again, we're not dumping on people. We're just, and it got a little dump on people, which
I am.
Oh, wait.
I don't think it actually got dumped on people. Nobody was singled out. Plus, it's just maybe it needed talked about.
That
Mhm.
it's something that I really felt needed to be brought up because I'm seeing it
Mhm.
grow and grow and grow in places it shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
In the art communities, how are you going to make more artists?
Negativity has a way of festering.
That is true. So you got to lance it,
Yep.
boil.
You got to cut it off.
And
And
in the
hopefully it's not like that regrow a second head. You know what I mean?
Hydra, yeah, no. But no, and in the metaphysical and New Age and spiritual communities, I've always wondered why it wasn't more family focused.
Yeah,
Simply
I think it's jealousy. I think jealousy has a lot to do with it.
It's a lot of jealousy, I believe, 100%.
But what are we doing all this shit for if it's not for the next generation?
It's that green
I
monster.
know. Yep.
Yep.
Well, you know why I started my classes. Yeah. I am old enough now and been around long enough that it's time for me to teach others. They gotta keep those morals. Be humble with your gift and you can be wrong. We're also not God. So we are human in this reality. So I have to tell myself to come back all the time.
So
So
many young people these days think that if you try and tell them something that they've never heard, their immediate reaction is dismissal because they've never read it in a book. When some of these concepts within the craft, for example, used to be really well known. Like spellbinding, you don't really see that in books anymore, but it used to be like a one-on-one thing that everyone knew. It's like sort of the contract part of a spell to make sure that it does this, not this, or if you want
intent, yeah.
a sign or something, that's sort of a spell binding, sort of putting a clause into the spell.
Actually, Wade, can you write a short, I don't know, like maybe half a page blog post on that?
I have a part of a chapter written on that. I think it's only like 2, 3, maybe 5 pages long, something like that.
Okay. I was going to say, because I would like to be able to put that up so people can be like, oh, this is a thing. Yes, it's a thing.
I just don't know where it is right now, but I'll look for it.
Okay, cool. Because, now that I'm starting to come out of that post-fair, I'm actually starting to do the blog again and starting to work with it and get more going. So, fun stuff.
That's what I'm doing. I'm catching up on old and keep going. Yeah.
And then once I iron out the formatting kinks, then we'll go back for the magazine. So right now, I've got the editing program. I'm happy with it. It's awesome. I'm never going back to human editing. Oh my God. And so
Speaking of the magazine there, dear,
Mhm.
I did have the representative from Inner Traditions wanting to know when my write-up on that new Oracle deck is going to be published.
give me a couple weeks to get the formatting down. That's my main hurdle right now. Because like I said, lost my main editor, lost my only formatter. Then my other editor, she had a death in the family and she has not been the same.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I backed off and I'm letting her heal. you know.
Gotcha.
I do have a concern though with using AI as an editor because
I promise
having
you.
used it for a while, what it spits out tends to be very. It
Generic.
tends to spit things out in a very the style it uses when writing or editing something tends
Oh
to be
no,
very noticeable,
I
very one
understand
size.
what
You
you're
know what I
worried
mean?
about, but there's a prompt. You have to say
Hmm.
only. It's a mechanical edit. Only spelling, grammar, punctuation. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do not edit anything else, and it will
That is the way
try.
she's asking. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you just go back and go, no, this is what I need. I understand what you're trying to do. I understand this might look better, but this is what I need you to do. And it will. And it's very
Hmm.
cool about it. So,
All right.
no, I promise you, I understand what you're saying, Wade, but I was
Hmm.
really careful with that when I first started.
Good because that's sort of a that's sort of an easy way to see if something has been AI generated because it has a certain style to it.
But that's a generation. It's not an edit.
Hmm.
There is a difference. When you say only spelling, grammar, punctuation. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm writing, I'm going and I'm going and I'm going and I'm misspelling shit
Mm-hmm.
I normally would misspell. Okay, it's like water. Well, that had an 8 instead of a T in it. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, I notice on your messages. Yeah, you
Yeah,
forget to
because I
flip
just
back over to the. I
Hmm.
do this. I can read them, so I don't say anything.
I know,
I think
right?
it's funny actually. I
But
laugh.
punctuation, because again, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
writing, I'm just going. I'm going and I'm going
Hmm.
and I'm moving. And then grammar, because my
That's
grammar.
how it comes. I think psychics' heads go like that. Like it just constantly goes.
I write the way I paint, fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Mhm.
But the
God,
problem
Mm-hmm.
is
I used to
when
be
you
so good at spelling. My
um
spelling sucks now because it's just so easy just to
Let it.
right
Yes.
click on something and get the right spelling, and it's like you use those memory muscles.
well,
Yep.
actually I have the spell checker and spell correct turned off on all my personal stuff.
Hmm.
I always turn it off because it always changes the words I
Yeah.
use.
I just noticed this last year that that mine has gone down a little bit. When I was an amazing speller, I hated math, but spelling I could do.
Hmm. Oh, I
So
hated math too.
right. Most people, and I
Most
loved
people have
history.
down.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um. So I just noticed that recently. Like I play puzzles on there for memorization.
Mhm.
Um. But I mean, my brain's so much better than it was 2 years ago. I didn't even know who I was for a while.
Mhm.
But
Sweetie, you
that
were
was a sickness.
surviving. You were surviving and
As
healing. That's who
yeah,
you were. You know,
right,
you almost died
right.
how many times?
20, and then I did die for 7 minutes. So yeah.
So you kind of got romancing the Reaper there.
Not
And no
today, God,
shit.
not today.
All at one time.
Romancing the Reaper. Ooh, I'm gonna do a short story about that.
Oh, I can help.
Okay. So was the Reaper tall and handsome?
Was he hot?
I couldn't get
Was
past the. You're right.
Hmm.
I don't think he's hot, like
he
fire
wasn't
hot.
hot, otherwise she would have gone with him, Wade.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, true. I told him they could take me, and Spirit said
Poor
no.
Earl. He's just like, oh my god.
Hey, we're not picking on him.
You know what, Earl? You knew this was gonna go this way. All right.
It's been a while. We haven't picked on you for a while.
True. He's feeling
Yeah,
left out.
yeah. All right. Okay, I got one last thing before I bug out because
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
tired.
shut everything down for the night.
Go get that bikini wax.
Nope.
All right. What's your last thing, Earl? I'm ready
No
to chew
comments
on
from
my
the
computer.
peanut gallery over here.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, uh, now that I have officially basically taken on the role of president for the Lions Club for a second year. I'm also basically anybody who happens to be up in this area, May 2nd, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Come join us for our waffle breakfast and fundraiser.
Okay, you got it.
And that's going to be at the UAW Local 838 Hall here in Waterloo.
Hells yeah.
Basically, tickets are $10 each per adult. Kids 5 and under can eat free.
Ooh. Okay.
Lucky kids.
Right. I like to eat off the kids menu, and I can, a lot of restaurants will let me do it, actually.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I ask because I can't eat big meals.
Now, Debs, what size T-shirt do you wear?
Oh, extra small.
Okay, cool. By the way, guys, we actually do have a souvenir T-shirt for the Spring Equinox Psychic Fair.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, and I've got the design for Season of Souls already. So, if I can get my button here,
sweet.
We may have a couple of T-shirts to hand out. So, fingers crossed.
Nice.
Oh, and Angel Lynn, give Sheena some shit about not showing up tonight.
Yeah, I'll talk to her. I think she's going through some stuff again.
I know. Pick on her anyway. You know she loves you.
Oh, I love her. Yes.
Yes.
She's
Okay.
amazing.
I'm out of here for the night.
Yeah, good night, everybody. I love you all. I'll see you Saturday, Terry. I'll be there
Okay,
Saturday.
see you Saturday.
Okay, bye, hon.
All right, bye.
Good night. Thanks for coming on.
See ya.
See you, honey. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and remove. All righty. Thank you guys for sticking with us through a little bit of the tech twitchiness, and let me know in the comments and in the messages what you guys think about tonight's topic. Compassion, consideration, and conscientiousness, spiritual values integrated in real life. All right, guys. Loves to you all, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.